Hello there, I'm Kim Berry, editor of Food and Drink Business. Welcome to our weekly news roundup, brought to you by Allied Finishers, specialists in hygiene and safety solutions tailored to the food and beverage industry from the floor up. In the news this week, it's the grown-up equivalent of Bring Your School Report Home, also known as annual profit reporting season. The report cards are mixed, but the company comments are following a pretty similar formula. A solid performance despite challenging conditions. Bega cracked $3 billion in revenue, but its profits were down 19%. It had warned the market twice in the lead up this year that COVID was going to have an impact, and that amounted to around $40 million. At one stage during the height of Omicron, the company was experiencing absenteeism of 30%, bringing some factories to a complete halt. A2 Milk seems to have recovered somewhat from a brutal couple of years, recording double-digit growth and a share buyback scheme. In what must be a huge relief for the company, it has resolved its excess infant formula stock issue that resulted in a $109 million write-down. Bubs came bounding in with its first profit, record revenue levels and expanded markets. Yes, Operation Fly formula did play a part, with the US now contributing about 9% to group revenue, but the company performed well across the board. Domestically, the launch of its Supreme A2 beta-casein protein formula in Q4 contributed 26% of formula sales for the whole year. The Daiju market is back, and the US market is now guaranteed beyond the shortage crisis. Moving away from the school reports, Lion has announced a proposed $5 million expansion to the Forex brewery in Queensland to accommodate the production of hard seltzers and other ready-to-drink beverages. The reality is RTDs and hard seltzers are on the rise, while the beer market is shrinking. Lion has the exclusive rights to the world's most popular hard seltzer, White Claw, for Australia, and the build will mean it can kick off domestic production. That deal was a good one for Lion. It has sold more than 11 million cans of White Claw between October last year and February this year. It holds a 34% market share in the country, and more than 16 million cans have been sold since October 2020. It means that Lion can diversify to changing consumer tastes, but it's also the whole nature that we're now choosing our beverages depending on an occasion rather than staying in a lane as to whether we're a beer, wine or fruity elixir drinker. We have a new issue out. So much to read, as per usual. One of my favourite stories this time round is with Cameron Scadding, the CEO of Source Certain. We're talking about the work that they're doing for securing crops in the Ukraine. And another story that I loved was talking to the head winemaker for Accolade Wine's Hardy Zero range. It's a tale of how the creation of a zero alcohol wine range was also the journey of a winemaker from skeptic to zero alcohol hero. I'm sure there's a movie in there somewhere. We have a new podcast episode out as well. I'm talking to Jason Brown from EPAC Flexibles and Rebecca Cleghorn from Red Group. We're having a discussion around soft plastics. Now, that might not sound that scintillating to you, but I'm telling you, there is a lot to understand and a lot of misconceptions out there. And these are two people who are incredibly passionate about dispelling misconceptions and really pushing the discussion around soft plastic recycling and its benefits in the market. So it's a passionate and informative discussion as always. So make sure you tune in and have a listen to that. Now, for these stories, podcasts, these videos, all the rest, head to the website, foodanddrink.business.com.au. Thanks again to Allied Finishers. And with that, I'm Kim Berry, over and out.